Lots of people were talking about this around the VGAs. Is this Alan Wake 2? Is it not? It's not officially Alan Wake 2, but I mean, what I love about this is even though it's an Xbox Live Arcade game, it looks beautiful. I mean, you guys have upgraded the tech from the first game, and this is a full-blown experience, right?
Oh, absolutely. So this is a standalone spin-off experience. But like you said, yes, the technology has come a long way since you saw Alan Wake last. I mean, we've updated some of the visuals. You can see that in the color palette. The environment, for instance, is a lot more destructible than it was before, so you really can't trust your surroundings.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a full-blown experience. So, but again, it's a standalone experience, so anyone can jump on board, even if they've never played Alan Wake before.
Absolutely.
But for the fans out there, we've definitely put a ton of optional story content that takes the fiction forward and allows them to connect the dots to the first game.
So is it still going to be structured sort of where you have, sort of daytime sequences around a city and then, nighttime, the Taken sort of come for you?
Sure. Well, this is, so like the first game was broken down into episodes.
Yep.
This is kind of like a special, if you like. So this is a full-blown episode of Night Springs.
Okay.
So the whole kind of story is contained in this Night Springs story.
Desert sort of setting, right?
Right, in Arizona.
Yeah.
So the backstory goes that early on in his career, our hero, Wake, a writer, had written several episodes of Night Springs.
Okay.
Now, in Wake's world, fiction can come real.
Yes.
And that's what we're faced with here. So we are playing an episode of Night Springs, and this episode is written by Alan Wake himself.
Aha, all right, so you're living your own dream or nightmare, depending on how it is. Now,
Right.
how long is this game? Because Xbox Live Arcade games are usually, they're cheaper. This is not going to be, certainly not going to be a $60 game.
Sure.
But are you going to get a pretty full-blown experience here?
Oh yeah, so the story mode is, it's hard to put kind of a time on it,
Right.
but I'm guessing like for the average player, something between 4 or 5 hours, maybe a little bit more,
Some
depending
some
how
$60 games are
Right.
only that long.
But, stuff, depends how much you're going to explore the optional story content in there. But in addition to that, there's a high-octane, kind of over-the-top, really cool arcade
Fight Till
action
Dawn,
mode called
right?
Fight Till Dawn.
Yeah.
And the idea there is that you try to fight till dawn and survive till dawn, which lasts for about 10 minutes. The enemies keep coming at you, they get stronger. You've got tons of new enemies and new weapons and stuff, and if you survive till dawn, you win, but it's not easy. And if you unlock
Your horde mode, right?
Our horde mode, if you like. And in addition to that, we've got 5 maps there,
Okay.
and if you beat those maps, then you unlock those same 5 maps, but in nightmare mode, which
It's even worse.
it's crazy.
Now, Remedy, you guys are obviously, you're working on this. You did, a cool Death Rally iOS version last year that did, I think, pretty well for you guys.
Did really
as well. Where do you guys see the company going? I mean, you've done this. I'm sure you're pretty much wrapped up on this. I mean, are you guys already on to the next gen? I mean, where are you guys thinking about the company going?
Sure. I mean, we definitely see that, there's different opportunities in the digital space. There's different opportunities in iOS, like with Death Rally and so forth. But, we're a story-driven, cinematic, character-centric kind of studio that loves to do these kind of cinematic action games, AAA, and we'll continue to do stuff like that. I've got nothing to announce right now. But, this is us kind of, testing other stuff as well. Instead of just being kind of contained in our studio and being quiet for a long time, we like to do these shorter projects as well. And
Alan Wake was, what was it,